Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, Ola, hey y'all. My name is Merc. This furry man is Rio, and I'd like to welcome you back to the Narc Alert. Well, oh my God, ring the bells, alert the townsfolk. The dainty leader has finally uploaded. It's been almost 8 days since we've heard anything from Amber. Oh, we've been so thirsty. Oh, the conspiracy theories. Oh, the thoughts of what's going on. It's been crazy, but we finally got an answer, so I couldn't wait to do a quick reaction and upload it. Rio is anxious to get to it too, so should we just jump right in? This is entitled, I Fell in Love with Someone Else. Trisha Paytas wants me on her podcast. And I drank again. Vlog. All right, Ambi, the floor is yours.
Video. So I'm currently just mid-makeup. You guys have not heard from me in forever, it feels like, because I swear to you, I don't know what life is anymore. So let me finish my eyebrows. I'll be right back. So if I disappear and I come back with my hair in a bun, it's a very strong indication.
Okay, this is some dirty hair. I'm guessing we're going to hear depression. Hasn't been able to wash her hair. She's very sad. No, I'll be fair. She's got a lot going on. Moving is one of the most high stress things you can do. And I don't think she got herself into, because I don't think she's ever really had to do it alone. But yeah, Amber, your hair's dirty. We get it.
That AMBERLYNN is going through depression. She's going through a low. She's not okay. There's just a lot of changes in my life and things that I don't know. Just things that I'm going through. And no, this is not a bruise. It's exactly what you guys think it is. Whatever. Like, I always try to put foundation. And it never works. Ever.
Because
I literally don't get it.
Okay, do you remember the other time when she was trying to be, at her very smuggest, most snide, condescending, horrible, when she was putting the foundation on her knuckles? Oh, you guys think I put makeup on my knuckles? Look, it doesn't work. How come you put on 82 pounds of it that time, and this time you're trying to cover up a hickey and it doesn't look like you're putting anything on that brush? Like, you don't have special skin, Amber. Foundation covers hickeys. Come on.
God. Because this foundation is amazing.
Clearly not.
I use the Fit Me Dewy and Smooth for normal to dry skin.
I gotta say, Amber uses cheap makeup, and I know because I use cheap makeup, because I don't really care. I really go and buy what's cheapest on sale. I know better products are better for sure, but I'm not a model. I don't care. But I notice her, she used to be buying that Better Than Sex mascara that's really expensive. Like, all her makeup brands used to be very high end. Remember when she was getting 10 subscription boxes a month? Now she's buying cheap drugstore makeup. Nothing wrong with it. I buy it too. I'm just saying. Interesting. Why do you keep doing that?
Pretty freaking great, not gonna lie. I'm literally just gonna wear mascara. I'm not even gonna wear eyeliner. I don't care enough.
Too depressed for eyeliner, guys.
Okay, so makeup's been done. I've been just doing a little bit more packing. I just do a little bit every day, but today I actually have an appointment with the movers. They're actually gonna come and see all the stuff I have and give me an actual.
Okay, but I see eyeliner. What happened to the Too Depressed for eyeliner? She got eyeliner on. I know because I've seen the tutorial.
Clothes. So that's super exciting. So I'm only going to show them the things I'm taking with me. Right now, I'm about to take some decor off the wall. So this is actually Feline's bathroom, but I had this decor up even before she moved in. It's just so cute. I love the aesthetic, and I'll definitely be keeping it. All right, you guys. So far, this is everything that I have packed. and put in the corner of the office that is going to be going with me.
Okay. That's not very much stuff, guys. That's not a lot of stuff. Like, my kitchen alone is probably 3 of those Home Depot boxes. And what happened to what did you get, 2 or 3 wardrobe boxes for all the clothes? And doesn't she have 80 pounds of Christmas decor, like holiday decor for every holiday? I don't get it. This is not a lot of stuff. And honestly, that's not a lot to have accomplished when you just had 8 days when you weren't doing any work. I would think you would have everything packed by now. I don't care what she says. That's not very much stuff.
Wow. There's still a couple more things.
Okay, like your
I have some clothing, hygiene stuff, my jewelry, but this is pretty much it. And then I have some of my pictures over there, which I haven't taken the ones down from the living room yet.
Fair.
But yeah, this is pretty much every single thing I am taking, besides my bed, my couch, typical stuff like that.
You know, there's been some talk and there's been some rumors that maybe she's moving in with her mom, and we don't know, and it's all just pure speculation. Keep that in mind. But does this not look like the belongings of somebody who's pared down a whole house to perhaps maybe live in a room or two? Like, maybe you don't need all your kitchen stuff because it's already in the house that you're moving into? Just a thought.
All right, guys, so I just did my little thingy with the movers. So they're going to send me over like my official quote tomorrow. So no matter what the price is, which I have a feeling I already know like around what it's going to be. I did do a quote with them like a month ago, but that was before they saw my stuff. So now that they've seen it, it's probably going to be a little less than what they originally said, because I'm getting rid of a lot of.
Because movers are famously known to quote too high and then come and give you a much lower actual price on things. You know, movers are good like that. They're known for doing that sort of thing.
Stuff. So, yeah, I officially have movers. It does make things feel a little more real, and it's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Things are moving kind of quickly. I'm a huge procrastinator. I feel like I work better.
You know, I know it's a really common expression, and I know I've said this before, but every time she says, I'm not going to lie, in my head, I immediately say, oh, because you normally lie, but this time you're not going to lie? It's a weird expression. I know it's just an expression, but every time somebody says that, I think, oh, okay, oh, so you're not lying this time, but normally you do? Like, what is that disclaimer for? I'm not going to lie. Oh, normally you do? All right.
Better under pressure, and the move-in date is coming up very soon, so I feel like that's why I'm doing everything like so close to them, because that's just the way that I am, the way that my body works.
Like, your body doesn't work, Amber. Not well. I'm impressed you got that much packed, to be honest. It's not what a normal person would do that in a day.
Like, I'll be sitting there all day, and my brain is like, get up, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that, and then you have to do this. Like, up here, hyperactive 24/7, but I physically can't get up. No haters, not because of my weight. It's because I feel like I can't do it. Like, I can't get up. Everything just feels so overwhelming.
Maybe if you didn't weigh a quarter ton, you wouldn't be depressed. And you would be able to get up. So in a sense, it still kind of is about your weight, even though it might not be physically. I know you're physically able to stand up, or God, I hope so. You can still move around a little bit. But I said before, I sincerely think she didn't vlog any of this packing and stuff because it's probably not very pretty and it's probably really difficult for her. And she probably has to take 1,000 breaks. You know, I watch my mom, who's, totally different reason, but can't stand for long, has to sit to do the dishes and all that. There's no way. There's no way. I bet you packing was not pretty.
Overwhelming to me. And it's like my brain never stops, ever. But like, I can't put into action the things that I need to do.
Oh, because the rest of us, our brain stops. You know, sometimes I just sit here and stare. Not a single thought. Of course, your brain never stops, Amber. Most humans' brains never stop. That's human.
And it's very overwhelming and it's hard. And especially, I would say the last like 2 weeks, that's very much what I've been
Fair enough.
experiencing is
Fair
knowing
enough.
that like so many things need to be done
So
and
many.
I'm just like not doing them as quickly as I should be. I don't know. It's a problem. So I'm currently eating Hawaiian food.
How? How? I mean, I honestly, I don't know a lot of Hawaiian food, I'll be honest. I think poke bowls are Hawaiian, though. This looks like frozen coconut shrimp and macaroni and cheese with rice. I'm unsure how this is Hawaiian food.
It's this Hawaiian barbecue place, and I got some coconut shrimp, and it comes with this like macaroni salad, which is okay. I've never been like a huge fan of macaroni salad, but I will say I do kind of enjoy it from here. And then it comes with this like sticky rice that has like the sauce on top. Honestly, it's so good. I'm getting pretty full.
Honestly, it's not, Amber. Honestly, that's not good. Look, there's no color. You know, your plate should be really colorful. Rich colors of vegetables, reds of the red peppers, and deep green vegetables. Your plate should look like a frickin' LGBTQ plus rainbow. Not like this sad brown mess. And I guess we haven't heard any more about the one OMAD, the one meal a day that was actually 2 meals within a feeding window, like some kind of livestock. I don't know. We haven't heard about that anymore.
Cool. So I'm probably going to take a few more bites and then I'm going to be done, but it's pretty tasty. I actually used to eat a lot of Hawaiian barbecue when I was in high school, and I haven't had it since. So it's kind of like, whoa, okay, this is unlocking some memories for me. Okay, guys, we're in my closet because I need to put away these clothes.
Look at how many friggin' hangers she has. She has more hangers than a small boutique. Good Lord. And are they not all the same way? Are some of them turned backwards? Are they? Oh my God, that's going to drive me nuts. How can she say she's got ADHD and her hangers aren't all facing the same way?
Gotta put away. It's clothes I'm trying to figure out. Should I hang them?
Maybe they are.
Should I pack them?
Maybe they are.
It's just a lot. But you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't drank since April 2022, but I did drink last night. Yeah, I had 7 White Claws.
No. Nope. I'm calling nannies. I'm calling shenanigans. You didn't have 7 White Claw. You didn't. I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a minute. First of all, you sat at home alone and drank 7 White Claw by yourself. Oh, I guess you're trying to tell us Fled is still there, right? You got drunk with Fled? And I'll tell you something. If you haven't drank for that long, which I believe you, maybe you drank once or twice, but mostly she's not a big drinker. That's fair. I am not a big drinker either. It's not because I have a problem. I could drink. I just don't. But I tell you something, 7 White Claws, I would be vomiting. Not that long ago, I did a stream with Crusader, and we were drinking mimosas, of course, because Crusader Actual used to drink mimosas, champagne and orange juice. And I had a nice passion fruit mimosa with passion fruit juice and champagne. On stream, I literally had about 4 sips of that, and I could feel the alcohol. And I pushed it aside, and I pulled a water bottle over, and I stopped drinking because I thought I'm not going to be that person who gets drunk on stream. Where is she? Where is she? Here? I'm not going to be that person. I don't believe you drank 7 White Claws. I just don't. I just don't. I don't believe she could drink 7 White Claws and not be vomiting. Which, for me, gets me a little drunk. I'm not gonna lie. I have very low alcohol intolerance. This sounds like high schooler who's trying to flex. Oh, I had like 87 beers last night, eh? I wasn't even that drunk. I drove home. Like, no, girl.
You had 7 White Claws, but you were a little tipsy. I don't drink, I'm very light tolerance. I had 14 cases of beer, but I've got like my tolerance is like a feather. Oh my god.
It's a situation. I've always been like that. I don't know. I kind of just wanted to let loose a little bit in my home. Nothing wrong with that. But I actually wanted to come on here. What I really wanted to say is y'all are coming through on my Instagram, sending me screenshots of Trisha Paytas saying that she wants me on her podcast. What? If you guys know me, I have always been kind of obsessed with Trisha Paytas. And then when the frenemies happened,
I have thoughts. I'm going to let her say her piece, and then we're going to discuss this particular thought.
Very obsessed. But then there was a few things that made me not like her so much. But then, as you guys have heard, like in recent videos and like live streams,
like her,
I've been saying, I get her. I get it. Mental illness. And she has changed a lot. And I don't know, just like in a recent live stream, I was like, I would love to be on her podcast. And then she literally said that she would love to have me. I don't know why, but that just makes me so happy. Like, I have been asked so many times, hundreds, to do interviews with people, whether it be for like magazines or podcasts or videos or whatever it may be. Especially, I would say, in like the last 6 years. And I've always said no. Trisha Paytas might be the very person that I would actually say yes to.
Okay. First of all, hundreds and hundreds of times. I don't know. I'm guessing she's been asked before. I'm sure people have asked her to do interviews, especially a few years ago when she was a little more infamous and interesting than she is now. Sure. Okay. People have asked you before. You make it sound like it's like every major newscast. It's not. NBC wasn't calling. Dateline 2020 weren't going to do a friggin' special on you. It might have been some other YouTubers or whatever, but come on. Let's calm down now. Okay, here's my thoughts. The Frenemies podcast only worked because of Ethan and his crew. Trisha was there as window dressing and controversy, and she was a really good foil for Ethan, and they played off each other very well. But that wouldn't have ever gotten off the ground if it hadn't been for Ethan. She just showed up and giggled, basically, and said dumb things. That's what Trisha did. So now Trisha has her own podcast, and granted, she's changed. She seems to have settled down, matured a bit. She's got a child and she's married, and I think she's still crazy. I think she's still doing silly things, but now she's got a podcast. Now, she's not a good podcast host, okay? She's not a good interviewer. She just doesn't have the skills. You want to couple that with AMBERLYNN REID, who has no personality of her own? What the hell, first of all? She ain't going to fly out to LA. Girl's not flying to LA to meet up with Trisha. And I don't think Trisha's going to get on the slow boat to Kentucky to go meet up with Amber. That ain't going to happen. So I guess they could do it by Zoom. What are they going to talk about? Amber really thinks that Trisha relates with her. She thinks we're both big girls and we get bullied and we've got mental health issues. We're practically the same person. I can't imagine how completely boring that would be. Amber would be boring, okay? Amber's only good when she can control the narrative. Have her sit on a podcast and answer questions wouldn't work for her. It wouldn't work. She'd be boring. She's got nothing to say. Good Lord, Amber. And Trisha did post that. Actually, what she posted is, yeah, I'd love to get Nikocado or Amber on my podcast. That's what she said. It wasn't just about Amber. She just wants to talk to a big fat, a fat YouTuber channel, I guess. So it's not necessarily just about Amber.
I'm not going to lie. Okay, I know it's looking at.
That's 3 times she's not going to lie this video already. Oh, okay. I don't know if we're going to do earrings. Let's see.
Yes, but right now I'm just going through my jewelry officially.
God, it's
trying to decide what I want to take, what I want to get rid of. And so far in this bag, we have some like puffy earrings, a whole container of like bags.
I'm very sorry. If you want to watch the earring parade, you may have to go to another channel. I can't. I cannot watch Amber sort through and throw away earrings and tell me stories about her $3 Walmart earrings. I can't. I'm an old woman. I don't have that much time left on the planet. I have to be very judicious with my time, and I'm not doing it with Amber's earrings. So let's just move past the earrings.
Next day, I didn't end this video.
Next day,
I was looking at the Q&A questions, and you guys are like harsh, but I'll answer some that, like, I don't know, is good questions to answer. Before I do, I just want to say that you guys will see me in this outfit in my next vlog, because I am going to start a new vlog after this video. I might fix my hair.
She's gone right back to staring at herself almost constantly in the viewfinder. Like when the first 2 or 3 years she was on YouTube, that's all she did. All her video was this: hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to tell you about this new thing, and I'm this and I'm that. It's so like, I can't, it's so annoying. Then she seemed to stop doing that for a little while. But we seem to have gone right back to constant making love to yourself in the viewfinder.
I shut my makeup because literally all day today I've just been on the go, on the go, on the go. I think we might actually go out tonight, so I do want to touch myself up a little bit because I'm looking a little reckless. There have been quite a few people asking, like, how can you move on from Feline when you were so deeply in love with her? And honestly, I don't know how it happened, but I did fall in love with someone else. Feline is very aware. It has been really hard for her, and I don't really want to like share stuff about the situation that's like personal from her end.
I have thoughts. I have thoughts, and I have a little story. So people that show traits of NPD, which may or may not be Amber, we don't know, just throwing it out there. I don't think they truly understand what love is. They don't form deep attachments with people. Everything is very surface level and self-serving, right? So it's really easy to get over that kind of love because it's not deep-rooted. It's very self-serving and surface level. Here's an interesting quick story. My narc, who, as you know, is my 90-year-old mother, has been friends with my father's best friend since forever. My father passed 50 years ago. They talk on the phone almost every day. Like, he's been one of her only friends. He passed away last week. You know how long it took her to get over that? No time. I was prepared to have to deal with a lot of sorrow and sadness. And she was sad, of course, but by the next day it was fine. And she just goes, God, that's a good picture of him in the obituary, isn't it? Like, it's like, and it freaks me out. That's decades of friendship. So yeah, Amber, I get it. I get it.
But it just happened. It wasn't meant to happen. I am still actively in love with this person. I am not with them though. Again, that's just more like personal things. But I do love them. They're truly, honestly, one of the most amazing people that I've ever known.
In 5 days. She's determined this in what? Let's be generous. Let's say they were talking for 2 whole weeks. Whoa. 2 weeks. She already knows the depth of character of this human being. That alone tells you that she doesn't understand what a real emotion is. Because you don't fall in love with somebody in 2 weeks. You don't know a human being in 2 weeks. Many of us know we've dated people for months and months and years, and they do something that you would think is totally under character, but it's not. It's who they are. You don't know somebody in 2 weeks, Amber. You don't fall in love. You don't. That's not what love is.
It's just like hard to talk about it right now, so I'm not really going to, but
I do find it very interesting, though, that she's admitting to unrequited love. She's saying that she's in love with this person, but this person, they're not together. I find that rather interesting. I wonder why she's admitting to that rather than just not bringing it up again. Maybe she's trying to manipulate that other person into getting back into contact with her. Like, there's a reason she's putting that out there, right?
But feelings happen. I don't know how it happened. It literally just happened. And
well,
normally that's how
You had your Instagram DMs open and you were begging people to talk to you. That might have been how it started.
When love happens, next thing you know, you're like, oh, hot damn, I'm in love with this person. And so I'm actively in love with 2 people at once. I've never been the one.
Yeah, no.
I've never been.
No, you were telling Becky you loved her and you were still in love with Destiny. Remember? It wasn't that long ago. It's on video. We'll look it up for you.
The one to experience that before. So
You have.
It's different. I will say that. It's been really hard. It's been very hard. There's a lot of things behind the scenes, and it's just been a very interesting experience. I will say that, but maybe one day I can share a little bit more.
Maybe you should stop being worried about being in love with 2 people who don't love you back and pack your house. Maybe put this relationship, high school relationship crap on the back burner for a little while and focus on yourself and your move and getting yourself sorted. Maybe if you weren't worried about Fled and the new girl and all these people that you're so deeply in love with, you might have the energy to get up off the couch and do the things that you want to do. Just saying.
I just don't really feel comfortable right now. And another question I saw, someone was asking, like, you know, through packing and getting rid of so many things, like, do you notice like that you are a hoarder? Do you notice you do have a shopping problem? Like, you have too much stuff? Is that going to change the way that you handle things in the future? I've always known that I have a shopping problem, which honestly, it was really, really bad a few years ago.
Yeah, we saw.
Nowhere near right now. Like, I don't even shop for myself anymore. Let's be real. But with all,
let's be real though, Amber, your income is about, 40% of what it was back in those days. You used to make about 100,000 views a video. You're clocking out at, I don't know, I haven't checked lately, but like 40, something like that. And for this month, last time we checked, for this month, the income is down about 41% last time I checked, because she hasn't even uploaded a video in 8 days. So that might have something to do with why you're not shopping as much.
all the like small collections of things that I did have, like candles, wax melts, like things like that, it's definitely eye-opening. Like, bro, you don't need that much. And it's definitely changing the way that I view things, because I'm not going to be sitting here and like buying a bunch of stuff for my new apartment. I'm just not. Like, you guys might see me buy like a couple like decor pieces.
Is it because that you're only moving into a room in somebody else's house and it's already fully decorated? Could that be why you're not going to be buying a lot of stuff at your new place? I wonder.
Or whatever, but that's like different. I don't even feel the like need or urge or anything like that to collect anything, where in the past, like, I just wanted an abundance of like one thing that I liked a lot. Like, earrings was a really good example of that. There was a phase where I was like super addicted to lipsticks. I don't know. And I know it has a lot to do with like trauma, and like I didn't have money or I didn't have things when I was younger at all. I know people with ADHD also suffer with fixations. And as you guys know, I am a possible ADHD person, because like I have been told by a therapist. I still haven't gotten assessed. It's like a whole thing. I'm probably going to do that once I move. And as you guys know, like, I was diagnosed with bipolar years ago. And
yeah, but didn't she recently tell us she just stopped taking every medication she's ever been prescribed because she's okay now? So why do you still keep talking about this shit? You told us you're fine. You don't take any meds. You don't need them anymore. You were wrongly prescribed, apparently, all these meds for every letter in the alphabet that you have. It's ridiculous. I'm so bored of all her stupid diagnoses.
Even medicated, I would still go through manic episodes. And when that would happen, I would spend a lot of money. A lot. Things I didn't need, things I would never need. And it's like I was medicated on Lamictal, and I kept increasing my dose. And like the mania did lessen, but it was still there. You know, medicine can't fix everything. But yeah, every time I've spent a lot of money.
So she was on Lamictal and she kept increasing her dose? I'm not familiar with these medications, but I don't think that's generally the treatment plan, is that you just decide to increase your own dose. God, people with mental health issues get so angry at her, and guys, every one of you is justified, because this is a farce.
Or I've had a large collection of something, it's because it was mental. So like when people make fun of me about it, it's like really sad, because it's just like there's not enough awareness.
Listen, when people make fun of me about anything, it's really sad, you know, because anything I do that isn't perfect is because I have a broken brain and I've got mental illness, and that just means you're making fun of somebody who's got mental illness, and that makes me really sad for you. It's sad, you guys.
Awareness around topics like this, I feel like. And even if there is a lot of awareness, there's just not enough like understanding and sympathy and things like that. But all of this is definitely up here, and it's not so much like a personality thing. It's not just like, oh, I want a ton of stuff because that's just like so fun and quirky. No, it's just because like I literally, if I ever went through a phase where I was buying a ton of stuff, it's like I felt like I couldn't control it, and it's like I had to have it. Anyways, those were like 2 questions that I felt like answering. So I'm gonna start a new vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
All right. Bye, Amber. See you in the next one. All right. Guys, we waited over a week. Are you thrilled? Did you get what you came for? Did you get your money's worth? I think it was fascinating. We covered so many topics. Really, though, I'm just glad the whole damn video wasn't a Q&A. I wonder what tomorrow's going to hold. Oh, it's so exciting here in Girl World. Thank you all for joining me tonight for this quick little down and dirty reaction. Until we meet again, you know the routine. Please be kind. And hasta luego.